back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is a Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP. You know, as the former quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. Please welcome to The Late Show, Drew Brees. Good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. What's going
on? We met back in 2014.
I remember.
So it has been a little bit. When you were still playing, now you're retired.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, you know, with the big games coming up, you got the AFC and NFC and the Super Bowl coming up. Compare the enjoyment of watching the game as opposed to trying to prevent being pulverized by 300-pound linemen.
Yeah.
Because that's a close-up view, but it's a different experience,
That's
one
right.
imagines.
Definitely. It's a bit easier now, except for the fact that I'll be on the couch, like, trying to enjoy the game, and all of a sudden I've got these grown teenage boys that come over and think it's their opportunity to, like, take a shot at Pops, you know, when he's least expecting it. So
how many?
Like, the abuse continues. It just comes. So I got three boys, 16, 14, and 12.
Okay.
And then a daughter who's 10.
Wow. And they're all trying to prove themselves
They're
just
all,
as tough as Dad?
Yeah, they're at that
there
stage.
You go.
They got something to prove. Dad's hanging on.
Well, one of the reasons why you had such a storied career is I assume you had a good relationship with your offensive linemen, because those are the guys who are trying to keep you from being pulverized.
Pulverized by the 300-pounders, right. Yeah.
I understand that some quarterbacks actually do things for their offensive linemen just to say, hey, I appreciate you, gentlemen, and I understand what you're doing for you. Like they give them gifts, Rolexes, things like that. Did you back in your day, 10 years ago, were you doing that for your guys?
Absolutely. That is one of the most important jobs you have, is to take care of the big fellas. So we're talking like weekly meals. Every Thursday night was O-line dinner.
Wow.
So they'd pick out a different restaurant in New Orleans, which there's no shortage. And you know, I'd show up and I'm covering everything, fellas. You guys get whatever you want. You're taken care of. At the end of the season, there was always a gift. I did the watch thing. I got them shotguns at one point. Maybe not the best idea, but then, but immediately took them on a hunting trip.
Sure.
You know, gun safety and everything was kind of part of that.
Exactly.
Let's see. I took them on a weekend trip to Vegas at the end of the season.
Oh yeah. How'd that go?
Well, the liability insurance didn't quite cover, but it was a great time. We made it through. Yeah. But towards the end, I became so appreciative of what they do, that it became, at the end of the year, here's 2 tickets to anywhere in the world, a week stay, anywhere you want, with someone you love, like wherever you want to go. Like, because to me it was about the experience, giving them the experience, forget the material, you know, thing, the watch or the whatever. Like, I want you to go and have this experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I mean, that shows real leadership. You're the guy who's you know, on the field there, making the calls, sometimes on the fly. It's not always coming from the coach. It's you having to make that decision. They have to understand you. You have to be able to communicate to them clearly. But what I don't understand is, how does everybody on the field memorize all the names of all the calls? Because some of them, they come together into these incredibly long chains of words that mean nothing to the rest of us, but is clear to everyone on the team. What are some of the hardest call code names you ever had to memorize?
Well, see, the good thing for the positions are there's really just a couple words that they need to just listen up for.
Oh, kind of like that triggers them, like, I know I'm doing this part of the play is me.
The entirety of the play talks to the entire huddle, but each grouping has like their segment of it. So for example, green left twin nasty. So green left twin nasty is the formation. Z peel tight tells the Z it's a motion to a tight alignment. Pass 37 buster bluff is the protection. That just told the offensive line what they need to do. Now they're tuned out, right? X post, Y bite. I just told the X what to run, just told the Y what to run. But then here comes the zinger. Kill. That just means, hey, I may change the play to 53 tight and left. 53 being the protection, O-line just their ears perked up again. Tight and left, just talk to the running back that he's running a screen to the left. So green left, twin nasty, Z peel tight, pass 37, buster bluff, X post, Y bite, kill 53, tight and left. On yellow. There you go.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Drew Brees, everybody. Stick around.